My name is Subin Kandola and I'm the creator of EXO and Hustle. I started hustling because I have a single mom, and so my mom was always struggling, and I got to this point where I was like, I don't want to be in that position. I want to be able to provide for myself. I want to be able to provide for my family regardless of my circumstances. When I have the opportunity to create something from my soul it's a direct representation of where I've been at my life, how I felt, an emotional period, I feel so incredibly grateful when I get to share it. There's no greater feeling than building something and then giving it to somebody. You're a piece of your own artwork, a piece of whatever has guided you to becoming the better version of yourself. And I feel so happy. I feel my happiest when I get to share the things that I create. At EXO and Hustle, we hand-paint custom denim jackets so that you can rock your independence on your back. You can rock your sexuality, you can rock your color, and you can honestly rock your genuine blend of the Canadian world and your traditional world and make it one. After my parents got divorced, I recognized that there was a huge disconnect between me and my community. Either people were super traditional and they didn't invite me into the same spaces because my family dynamic was different. Back then, when you're Indian and your parents are divorced, it's super shameful in the community. And then I would try to find different groups of people to relate to or fit in with. And so I'd go down to Vanillaville and I wouldn't fit in there either because I wouldn't say that I'm super whitewashed either. And I would look out into the community, on the internet, what was out there for me, who was out there for me to relate to, and recognize that my story, it had validity, that there were other people who felt the way that I felt. I would go out with all my friends and we're all at different places in our lives. We've hit different pinnacles, we're hustling for different things, but I noticed that people would approach people differently. If I was super into my career, people would approach me and only ask me about, what are you hustling for? How are you doing this? Versus if I was in a successful relationship and I was gonna go get married, then they'll only ask about my relationship. And I've noticed that society ends up differentiating us and puts us into different categories. And I have this deep feeling that we're all hustlers. We just hustle in different areas. And I started feeling like I needed to make this really apparent to people. If you guys want to connect with EXO and Hustle, you can find me online at www.exoandhustle.com. Find me on the gram at EXO and Hustle, and on YouTube if you want to connect with other creatives who are doing dope shit.